How long have you been playing for Space Potatoes then?
So we formed in 2005 and it's about 10 years now. Hang on. Dave and Chris pretty much take care of the songwriting aspects, and I've never really played on an album. I've just been kind of drafted in as a live player, which I have no problem with. It pays the bills and I get to buy me trains, and so yeah, I've got no qualms with that.
Do you reckon we'll be back on the road soon then?
I'm hoping that it'll be a couple of weeks. Oh, hang on, have we been home now for? Dave,
where are we?
Right. Okay. So this interview's happening in April, right?
Yeah, right.
So obviously at the beginning we were in the services, being dropped off, and we thought we might be back out in 2 weeks. That was March. We're now into April, and everything like in real life happened has been rescheduled for June, July.
Right.
We're expecting to be going out sometime toward mid to end of the summer.
Right. Okay.
And that's the next time. All right.
Right.
Okay. So I'll ask that
Stand
question
here
again.
and wait.
So yes, you're hoping to be back out again soon.
Yeah. The dates that we were hoping that we'd play, a couple of weeks after this, but when we came home, it's all been rescheduled now. Dave, has it been rescheduled for next year? Or
No, I said rescheduled for June, July.
Rescheduled. Sorry.
Yeah. Right. So I'll just ask it again. So
Yeah.
You should be back out on the road soon, should you?
Yeah.
Sorry, Chris has fucked up shaving his face and got a massive fucking clean bit up there now because you reset the fucking position on the.
Right.
So he's picked it up like that, so now he's gonna have to go clean. I wish it was great because.
Right. I just.
you have it's your OCD. You have to.
Well, he asked me how I use it, and I had to think. And I was like, right, yeah, that's it's not my fault. He asked me how I use it, didn't he? Legalities will not point towards me.
That's great. That's a great fucking answer.
Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Was that? Did I use legalities in the right context?
You use whatever language you want, even if you fuck the word up. It's you. I
Right.
want it to be you.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you tell me? So have you had much of a career outside Space Potatoes?
I used to be a security guard. Wasn't a very good one, but I was doing that for about 8 years. Worked at the checkouts at Safe.
Let's stop that.
Yeah, where do you want me to go?
You started Space Potatoes in 2005.
Yeah,
So
we've
basically,
covered that. Yeah.
describe your real work up to 2005, where you had jobs. Up to because after 2005, you've been full-time Space Potatoes.
All right, so I left
did-
school in 2003, went to Morrison's.
Went to Morrison's and then joined the band with me.
So forget
And the
anything
only
after
thing
2005.
Yeah, and the only
Okay.
thing that you've done career-wise outside Space Potatoes was have Tears Will Fall and that German single. Let me just.
Do you want me to say that?
Yeah.
Because that's part of the plot line.
That's what I'm going for with this solo work. It says.
Right.
So I thought
Okay.
It's worth saying, after
Because we've got a song that I sent in with lyric.
It is what it is, and I don't mind as long as I get paid at the end of the day. I'll play a dustbin lid if I get paid for it.
Sounds good.
Can you say that you said to me a line a while back? You said, "As long as I've got enough money for my rent and to get a kebab, I'm fine." Say something similar to that.
Right. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get that in a future one. Like ask about the royalties or something like that. Whatever. One of the other questions you get. Because that was a great answer. I don't want you to redo that. That's
Okay.
fine.
No, that's good. So can you?
Hang on, I need to think about this. Sorry. What could I say?
OCD.
Well, any routines? I mean, at the end of the day, you
Oh,
talk about the fact you like to be tidy. Chris is really up and energetic and talks to the family.
Right, okay.
Dave stays in bed till whatever time, then gets out and he's moody for the first 3 hours. You be real.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Great.
Is that all right?
Yeah. Keep hamming it up. The more you're hamming it up, the better. And
What came first, Space Potatoes or Ricky playing drums for Space Potato? Where does the name come from? What's going on there?
I think we just had a chat one night, and was it me that come up with it? Like that?
it was actually you that came up with the name.
So-
in this, I don't think it should be. In this, I think it should be.
I was going to say, because
me and
I
Chris
suppose
set
what I'm
up
trying to
the
get
last-
at is I'm sort of trying to get him to come round to the feeling that maybe he should have been part of making the band.
Well, actually, yeah. If you say that you did come up with a name, even though you're not a full member, you well, I came up with a name, and I've been there since day one, but I'm just on the way. Yeah, you've got the realisation. So that's good.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's what.
All right.
All right. So, where did the name come from? What's the deal there?
Well, I basically came up with the name one evening, and it kind of made the other chaps laugh, and we kind of made a joke about it, and then realised it was actually a great name. So I come up with a name, but I'm on a wage. That don't make sense.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Is that all right?
No, that's good. That's lovely.
Okay. Do we know?
You basically Monday was on it and staying in, but you can just say, well, to be honest, I didn't really play on it. You know,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
play. So that's what I'm saying. You're being asked about one album.
Yeah.
That I haven't really played on it.
You haven't played on any of the albums. You've not done a single note on any of the albums.
Maybe
Only live.
That's why the
But
only
you
live.
remember the tour.
Right.
You
Okay.
remember the tour. So this is the funny thing. Sean is the interviewer.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that you've not played on any of this. Shit,
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I haven't played on. Yeah.
Moment. He's asking a question
okay.
which is actually quite awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, tell me about that breakthrough album, Potatoes in Space, because it's there's some really great stuff on that. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah. I mean, it's all right. I mean, I never played on it, but yeah, it's all right. I mean, I'm only really a live drummer. I never really played one song on the first album, to be honest, which is pretty weird.
So, okay.
Just to put you into a character thought about when you do that, because that was all fine, no problem there. But imagine that you're Guy Pratt being asked a question by an interviewer said, "What was it like to co-write and play on Dark Side of the Moon?"
Right. Okay. Okay.
That's the context that I'm putting this in.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So you're kind of thinking, who the fuck is this interviewer guy who's come out and pretend to be a space potato fan, wants to do a documentary, doesn't have a fucking clue. On the
Yeah.
other hand, you're trying to be polite, but you're also not that polite.
Right.
Because
I'll ask you
you've
about the
travelled the
second
world,
album,
and so we're doing the second album.
The second album again.
Right. Okay. Not one beat is from me, mate. Not one.
What's your name? Bob Ezrin. Come on. All right. Okay.
So then we asked about that, and then the third album, I asked you to contribute a song after Tears Will Talk.
Right, okay.
After being ignored for years, you thought, well, fuck him, I'll just give him a piece of shit, and I rejected it because then we've never spoken about
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So is any funny stories? Maybe you could just say
The
there is a
third
funny
album.
story about the third album.
well, after my success in Germany, Dave I think he finally realised that he would, like me to contribute somewhat to his album. He asked me to write a song, but I just thought, bollocks. So I wrote him an absolute piece of shit.
Now read out some of the lyrics. Remember, I sent you the lyrics on WhatsApp. I've got them here if you want.
Yeah.
You say so. You can give the. You can give the.
Right, mate.
You can give the.
Just I'll get these out of me
exactly,
pocket.
Right, brilliant. So
Enjoy this.
Slightly worried about it being, you saying piece of shit song, but let's hear it then.
So, you'll always be second place. Doesn't mean you are a disgrace. You'll never compare to my one true girl, even though she has put me through hell. If I need shares in Nurofen, I'd rather be alone again. If you miss me, I'll block your texts. All I want from you is sex. So I just thought, there you go, mate. Stick that in your pipe.
Touching. Nice stuff. Right.
Is that all right?
That was great. That was great.
It's your face.
Hang on, can you do all of it? Because I might want to use some of the second, third bit because
Hang on.
they're fun.
Do it straight down the lens.
Yeah, let's get it closer. Because I can intersperse that in the story and then come back for the second verse, and you're still going.
Can we start again? Can you say?
Yeah.
Can I just redo it?
Yeah, sure.
Just ask me about the.
Yeah.
Well, the song was fine. Just read the lyrics.
Yeah, no, but I want to get.
That reading was really clear, though.
Yeah, I know, but I want to get the phone out of my pocket, because I wasn't
If I can
happy.
edit that. But yeah.
Yeah,
anyway.
all right.
No.
All right. Okay. So yeah.
E-roll.
Exactly. Right. Just as if you read a line, so you've.
Scroll up a bit.
See that's in focus or not? Yeah. It is now. So yeah, can you tell me about musical tastes? What do you enjoy listening to, and what sorts of music do you play?
So my background is more of a rock metal type. I've got all the 7-string guitars, and I own 5-string basses. Everything that Dave and Chris hate, I own. But I kind of like that. I like the fact that I annoy them by owning these kinds of guitars, because, to be honest with you, they're pretty much snobs. You know, they love their Fenders and Gibsons, just boring. Give me something with 9 strings.
Great.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Describe Chris and what a nice guy he is, and how, although he's still one of the main people in the band, and he is deep down, you know,
Yeah.
just like me in a way, but he's a lot more approachable. I'm not. And then talk about our relationship.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's great.
All right.
They're looking after you then for lockdown, right? They're looking after you because, I mean, you know, there's, you know, it's a real blow to the industry. They're sorting you out, yeah.
Not really.
Literally emptied everything when I got back from the guitar shop, just walked in and sat down, didn't even notice. It just didn't even cross my mind to...
It was brilliant.
Fucking brilliant. It was,
That was brilliant.
Best prank ever.
At least now you know that I'm not faking it.
No, absolutely not.
My mind does not work.
Absolutely not.
All right, okay.
Was that all right, Dave?
Fucking great, man. Fucking great.
All right. Yeah, I was going to say, because I've got the controls here.
How do they work then? What goes off there then? How do they work?
Well, so basically you got 3 controllers here. 2 that control the 2 main lines. You've got a freight line here, which is this line, and it does all the freight yard, the delivery depots over there. You've got a class 40 here, pulling some nice maroon Mark 1s. Lovely, there it goes. And you've got a Flying Scotsman here in a blue stripe livery. You don't really see that much. That's a bit rare. But yeah, this is what I do when I'm not dealing with Chris and the other twat.
Who shall remain nameless?
Who shall remain nameless. But I think you know who I'm talking about.
Give us a couple of lines from your hit single, Ricky, a cappella.
There's nothing to say. You've heard it all before. But you're on your way to happiness behind that door. You can't go wrong with that.
Nice. Right, let's get the trains come past. So where will it come past? The ones you just talked about.
So they're all going to come out. One of them's going to come.
Am I too close, or should it get past there?
No, you're right. There you go. Same time.
Not again, isn't it?
So I think we're almost done. I think.
It's like the railway children down there.
Is that all right?
I think so, yeah, I think it'll work.
If you need to swing your razor down to the flat, please, you can get it good.
It's all right, mate.
I just turn one of those wheels or something.
Just bring them into the station. There you go.